Yo, what is happening, you easily baited ball toy? Coming at you with some Metang action. I was cooking with this deck the other day. Before we jump into it, though, and I break it all down, huge shout out to Dragon Shield for, of course, sponsoring the channel as always. You can check them out over at dragonshield.com. Of course, I love them for their sleeves, but they make a bunch of other high-quality gaming accessories. If you need some recommendations for the sleeves, I prefer their matte style of sleeves. I love the blood reds, the tangerines, the magentas as well. They got some new non-glares and dual mattes though available, so make sure you go check those out if you're fans of those style of sleeves. The gooseberries, the blossoms, and then for the non-glares, they got the blood red non-glares, forest greens, and the blue non-glares. A little bit less dramatic, just blue. But yeah, check them out, dragonshield.com. Of course, a link will be in the description, and code AzulGG will get you a discount over there as well. So let's talk about Metang, because some of you might be unfamiliar with this Pokemon. It hasn't been good, hasn't been in a meta deck for a long time. Not saying this is a meta deck, but yeah, that'd be why you wouldn't be familiar with the card. 100 HP, stage 1 Pokemon. It's got a pretty powerful ability. Just kind of missing like a really powerful metal Pokemon, to be honest. That's what it's kind of waiting for. We did just get Genesect, which is a big boost to its potential. Once on your turn, you may look at the top 4 cards of your deck and attach any number of basic metal energy cards you find there to your Pokemon in any way you like. Shuffle the other cards and put them on the bottom of your deck. So, I mean, if there's 4 basic metal energy there, that's great. Accelerate them all into play however you want. You're cooking. The real power of this ability, honestly, or like one of the big standouts, is that the cards that aren't energy get shuffled and go to the bottom of your deck, which means if you have 2, 3, 4 Metang in play, the follow-up Metangs have increased odds of hitting energy. The first Metang sees 0 energy. All 4 of those dead cards go to the bottom of the deck, which means there's 4 cards removed from the pool of cards that could have energy, which is pretty cool. So we got a 4/4 Metang in here, of course, as our support Pokemon, our energy acceleration. And then for the attacking lineup here, it's pretty interesting. We have 2 Heatran here, which is kind of like the neutral attacker in the deck. Steel Burst for a metal and 2 colorless, does 50 damage. You discard all metal energy attached to this Pokemon, does 50 damage for each metal discarded. So 7 metal would do 320. We're KOing stuff like Dragapult. For our Raging Bolt knockout, we have to discard 5. We can attack the stuff like Dragapult a little bit more efficiently with the Regigigas here. I'll talk about it in a second. And then it's got that iridescent body ability. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if this Pokemon is knocked out, the attack Pokemon is now burned, which specifically lines up very well into Dragapult. Because if they punch a Heatran, they would take 20 from burned at the very least, leaving them with 300 HP, which means we just have to Steel Burst for 6 energy to get the KO if we want to use a Heatran. But we could also use the Regigigas here. That Jewel Breaker attack does 100 damage plus 230 more damage if the active is a Terra Pokemon for 4 colorless energy, so 4 metal energy. Also, could be pretty cool to one-hit KO stuff like Cornerstone Mask, Ogerpon, Water Pond, Teal Mask, Ogerpon. All the pawns are going down to the Jewel Breaker. Also one-hit KO'd stuff like Charizard, which is pretty cool. And the final attacker in the deck, besides, I guess you could attack with Genesect with the Protective Charge, but I wouldn't recommend it. And honestly, Fezandipiti with the Cruel Arrow is also cool, but what's even a little bit more cool than the Cruel Arrow is the Spit Shot from the Cramorant. For 3 colorless energy, discard all energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 120 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So I don't actually know if this is worth including because Fezandipiti does the same thing, but it would be nice to not have to put Fezandipiti in play and in our active to be able to snipe our opponent's benched Pokemon. Also, Spit Shot does 120, which KOs stuff like Monkey Dory, where Fezandipiti comes up a little bit short. So that's our attacking lineup in there. And we do have 2 Super Odd, not just for energy recovery, but also Pokemon recovery. So I know it might seem a little thin for like a 1 prize attacking lineup, 1 Gigas, 1 Cram, 2 Heatran, but with 2 Super Odd and us one-hit KOing 2 prize Pokemon, it does feel like it's more than enough. And of course, like I mentioned, the Genesect is in here. It's got the Metallic Signal, which can help us find our Metangs super aggressively, and is honestly a huge upgrade overall to this Metang deck. And it makes me excited for the future of Metang when more metal Pokemon do eventually get released. Because it has, I mean, they'll have so many powerful pieces to potentially work with. The Metang, the Genesect. They just need some more good attackers in the format to go with them. Supporter lineup is a little weird. I mess around with it quite a bit. I have 4 Research, 3 Arven, 3 Iono, 2 Boss, and 1 Turo. Of course, Research is kind of self-explanatory. We do play a Team Evolution in here, so we don't have to play fully through the Genesect, but the Genesect is an option to get the Metangs. Team Evolution is an option to get the Metangs. I do play 1 Ultra Ball in here as well. So yeah, 3 Arven, 3 Iono. I play 1 Pokégear, and then also the Secret Box is the A-Spec I went with. Us being able to so aggressively one-hit KO the active Pokemon, I didn't feel like Prime Catcher was really necessary, so I kind of leaned into wanting just more of a set-up style A-Spec card that can help us dig for the correct supporter we need, or finding some of our energy recovery, which is super important. And I actually play 3 Energy Recycler, which is also a huge buff to Metang decks that we've gotten recently. Shuffle up to 5 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck, and that's how we fuel the metal makers of the Metangs to give us the energy we need for the steel bursts from the Heatran or the Jewel Breaker for the Regigigas. On top of that, we also play 14 basic metal energy. So I'm kind of in between the counts of Energy Recycler and basic metal energy. I'm not sure really where I want to fully land on those. I think I'm definitely pretty convinced on 2 Super Rod. I don't hate the idea of playing like a Night Stretcher for a little bit more aggressive of Pokemon recovery, but the flexibility of the Super Rod being able to be a heavy energy recovery card or a Pokemon recovery card just seems too valuable to want to actually include something like a Night Stretcher. Overall, the synergy with Night Stretcher in the deck isn't as high as something like Super Rod, but we still need more energy recovery on top of that because Heatran one-hit KOing, you know, back-to-back Raging Bolts or something like that requires a lot of energy. So 3 Energy Recycler in here currently. Like I said, I'm unsure about the count. And one of the main reasons I wanted to start or wanted to try and get Arvens in this deck is because finding this card is so important in the mid-late game that it would be nice to just be able to have our supporter do stuff for us in the early game, in the mid game, in the late game in a really powerful way by being able to like find Energy Recycler and stuff like that. So 3 of those for the Pokemon search, 4 Buddy Poffin, 2 Nest Ball, and 2 Artazon. Artazon's super powerful in this because it finds all of our big attackers. So when that sticks in play, it makes it easier to chain attackers, especially because we're not playing Night Stretcher. We're super riding the cards back to the deck, which means we need to put them in the deck and then get them out of the deck. Artazon helps a ton with that if it sticks in play. 1 counter catcher as well. I was initially playing 3 Boss's Orders, but once I got the Arvens involved, and because we are playing a mostly 1 prize deck, and because of Turo being in here, it can really help us play as if we're a 1 prize deck. We can Turo our Genesect out of play if we put into play, or our Fez or something like that. Then counter catcher will come online pretty often, which turns Arven into an effective Gust card, which is pretty nice. 1 Pokégear, help us dig a little bit deeper. Also allows us to go Arven for Pokégear to then find a more valuable draw supporter on our following turn. An Air Balloon, because we want to be able to make a Pokemon into a pivot. I wouldn't hate to have 2 Air Balloon in the deck, but I have found that we're pretty easily able to have a board of 3 Metang, 2 attackers, and then either Genesect or Fez, depending on the situation, or if we can find our Turo and kind of fix our board up to be a little bit nicer heading into the late game. So you don't need a ton of mobility all the time. We definitely want at least the 1 Air Balloon. But yeah, if we have like Heatran in the active, Heatran on the bench, 3 Metang, and a Genesect, like, that's a pretty good setup. The active Heatran gets KO'd, we push up the bench Heatran, yada, yada, yada. Air Balloon Team Evil, like I mentioned, 2 Artazon, and yeah, the 14 basic metal energy. So let's go ahead, let's jump into some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. Did I get Ho-Oh'd? Oh, we're up against whatever that deck is called. Armarouge. Armahouge. Honestly, Genesect beating my active is a little sus. We'll see how this goes. I kind of want to play like a Turo. You should try the Melmetal EX plus the Baby Meltan. I have no idea what those guys do. We'll look them up though. If they have Iono here, that'd be pretty bad. What do I grab here? I could go for another Beldum, right? Sure. Another Schmeldum. Start nuking them. I mean, this is almost for sure dead, right? Like, my Genesect goes down here for sure. And then, yeah. My Genesect dies here for sure. Well, probably. They could whiff. They could whiff, I guess, but it's unlikely they whiff. Then we just look for the return knockout. But I could throw down this Genesect to get 2 more Metangs, and we just go for nuke. Maybe that is the best way. Maybe I should just commit the Genesect down to the bench on this next turn, to be honest. You're making significant assumptions about Ho-Oh Box there. True. Dude, turn 2 or turn whatever, quad Metang is kind of sick. that's pretty sick. I'm down for it. Yeah, I kind of want to play a Turo or a Penny. Probably a Turo or 2. And then... So I'm just looking at metal attackers after this, I guess. This goes to anyone, though, right? Metal and colorless attackers, I guess. Doesn't Metang do that so good? It looks at the top 4 cards of your deck, and you attach any number of basic metal energy finally to your Pokemon in any way you like, and then you shuffle the rest of the cards and put them on the bottom of your deck. So if you have 3 or 4 Metangs in play, you can cycle 16 cards, and you don't reshuffle, which is pretty good. Oh, I got you, Grant. Yeah, I forgot to. We're gonna make some changes after this game, though, I think. So I'll put the updated build in there. I think it's fine for me to throw the Genesect down here because I don't think I'm gonna be able to chase it anytime soon. I think it'll be okay, to be honest. I'm just going knockout. It's gonna be the play. We'll see though. Maybe I should just see what these, because I don't really want to put a 2-prizer in play, but I could just see how, well, I should just commit it for I need 3 energy off 2 Metangs, which is like pretty reasonable to hit. I think we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna go all out. I think it's correct to use all my Metangs and then go gear to shuffle the deck into gear to hit a supporter ideally, and then it's fine. Okay, I'm getting a little nervous. Hold up, we're fine. The energy's got to be in there somewhere. No problem, not worried. See, I told you. I mean, that was actually, I'm as close as it gets, I guess. Iono seems fine here. I was hoping for a little bit more, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta find the Air Balloon. I've gotta find a lot, actually. It's alright, though. We'll get there. Oh, I guess they can kill me with a 1-prizer, though, right? Or maybe I'm not in as good of a spot as I thought. If Metang's not here, we can have double attacker, Genesect. Or we can have a board like this where it's quad Metang. And what do I play? 14 metal? So that's 8. So I only have 6 metal in the deck right now. Not great. Yeah, not great. Not great. And they can go 1-prizer knockout here. I do have a boss, but I don't actually have an attacker set up. Yeah, it feels like we need to like top deck a recycler, or if I top deck recycler or super rod, or even air balloon, to be honest. Well, no, because yeah, these things having 2 retreat is so obnoxious. We should maybe play a counter catcher in here as well, because we also have the secret box in here. They have no room for Ho-Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, what the heck? They definitely maybe they didn't have a choice then. Maybe their hand was dead if they didn't put the Fez in play. No, but I mean, they can still attack though. They can get a knockout. Okay, this is actually like ideal almost, to be honest. I'm okay with this situation for sure. Definitely okay with the situation. This deck should run a 2-2 Caesar line, 1 regular, 1 EX. Nah. Nope. Well, that is the power of playing like an Arven build of this deck, is you can just like play Arven to get Recycler. Maybe Arvens are good in here. Yeah, maybe Arven's better than I initially gave it value, or initially valued it at. Maybe a mix of Genesect and Arven, possibly. Okay, I don't hate that. Actually, if I was gonna thin a supporter out of my deck, no, it would probably be the Iono. I do just kind of want to hold the boss, but I think I do have to dig for a recovery card here. See how it goes. Need help. Honestly, I guess we have a little bit more bench space than I thought we did. Maybe we could fit Fez in here. Yeah, maybe we could fit Fez in the deck, actually. I'm just gonna wait on that one. Well, it is lucky to hit energy, but I don't want to put them anywhere because they might not KO my active here. If Arven, maybe it's better Trolley. No, because I don't think I would go like Arven plus like gears. I'm gonna cut the gears for Arvens probably, or something like that. And we can include like a counter catcher and stuff. Because honestly, once we set up, we need like very little. We just need like recyclers and stuff like that. So Earthworm, a good idea is although non-EX want the ability in Caesar. No. No. I mean, Caesar is probably fine, but I'm not trying to put him in here. Or it just feels better A-spec, not gonna lie. Feels like it feels so bad in so many scenarios. Oh, just a feels bad A-spec. Oh, well, no, they can't. Well, they could win, actually. I didn't even think about Water Pond, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. We might get Water Pond here. All right, well. Isn't Prime kind of good? Could unstick your Metang as well. Yeah, Prime would be fine. Secret Box just seems pretty good, to be honest. I don't know. I like Secret Box. I mean, if they just have Boss trap my Metang, we probably lose, to be honest. I don't have a way out of that, so the Sob here wins the game for them, I think. I mean, why else would they put this in the active unless they're sobbing? No! Can I beat this? How do I beat this? I have to, like, boss their Armarouge here. So I have to respond by going boss Armarouge. Oh, wait, they don't have room for Ho-Oh. Oh, nice. Okay, let's do some stuff. Honestly, moving the active is like the highest priority. How many boss are they down? 2? So I think I've cycled basically every energy out of my deck. All my good cards are on the bottom of my deck right now. I just saw them all go to the bottom of the deck. See, if I had like paid attention, then we could like know where they were. So I kind of have to play this to shuffle the deck. Grab the boss. Boss to Armor Rouge. Okay. Let's see what happens. Definitely winnable. I need to top like a recovery card though. I feel like they do have area 0, yeah, so they can go wide now, but they need pieces. Judge? What? Still no recovery card. Come on, man. Come on. If I can just retreat to a Heatran, though, we should be in a pretty good spot. So I want to say thanks for spawning all these Tatsugiri EX decks on ladder. I haven't lost to one yet, so it's chill, but when they hit the perfect start, I'm probably going to crash out. Of course, no problem. Yo, appreciate the 5 months there. 617. What does Heatran do? Discard all fire energy and then does 50 for each fire energy discarded. And then its ability is when it gets punched. Is that my last boss? That is. How many energy are in my deck right now, though? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have to hit Iono to like reshuffle the deck, or I have to. Do I think I have my last energy in my deck, right? Oh no, but I can't move the active and attack with this. Dude, why did I draw the boss here? That's so unfortunate. I mean, I guess I could just KO the active though, right? And hope they don't have another boss to. They're down 2 boss. Is this deck really? Are they really playing more than 2 boss? They could be, but who knows? Yeah, I guess maybe I just go for the KO on the active. Well, now I can keep the... Well, hold on. Is there an Iono? See, I have to like... It's so hard to keep track of the cards. It's so hard to track the cards. If you KO active, they should get energy to Water Pond and they win? No, because Heatran has 140 HP. All right, there was maybe an Iono. I could have cycled my Iono around. Paying attention to him is such an ordeal, though. I can just attach here, retreat, research, knockout. And then we need a 3rd boss. Okay, I guess we just see if they have 3 boss. We'll play 3 boss and then have the boss, I guess. Sure. Yeah, top decking the boss there was really, really bad. I just want to take a look at where the cards are positioned, to be honest. Okay. Dude. Everything just frozen now? We're just bugged, or what's going on? Okay. I don't need that because I want to leave cards in the deck so I don't have all my energy in my hand. Leave the Artazon. Maybe I just want the Super Rod, to be honest. I don't know. Seems fine. And another recycler, just in case. So yeah, the question is, do they have energy boss? If they have energy boss, we do just lose. But I don't. They're down 2 boss. I'm feeling pretty confident right now. I don't think they got a 3rd boss. We tried the deck with Trolley. I have not. No. Boss sobbing coming. I mean, if they have boss, we just lose. If they have boss, they probably have an energy, so we just lose the game. I'm not even scared of a sob at this point. We just be packing it up. Yeah, I'm not really interested in trying the deck with Trolley, to be honest. Oh, Legacy Energy. Well, that is definitely something. Huh. Yeah, I don't have a way around the Legacy. Do they have... do they have a way to draw a prize card next turn? I can't think of one. Like, usually doesn't play like Ursaluna or something like that. Oh yeah, they can't attack right now. They can't even attack. Dude. Oh, sure. They're down so many energy. Dude, they don't have enough. They don't have enough fuel left. Oh, they got the energy. Okay, they do KO. Oh, they got the cadet. Wait, what'd they get off the... They got a cadet. Okay. Dude, they're down 8 energy, though. There's no way they have enough... Oh, they whiff. Okay, they whiff. They whiff. How many energy are in here? 6. Wait, there's no way we lose this, right? I feel like it'd be impossible. All right. Full Metal Lab. No, that card is literally garbage. Do not mention that card in my presence ever again. Yo, spit shot? We spitting? Oh, you started the last card that you add to the deck? How odd? Does that happen often? Yeah. Literally happens on command. Like if I go change a card in my deck right now, I'll start that card in my opening hand. It's how algorithm tricks you into wanting to like continue to play the game, basically. Dude, why? What are we doing, man? What are we doing, man? What are we? Top deck my second super rod? Yeah, that's likely, I'm sure. Algorithm back at it again. Gosh darn. Let me get a little value there, please. I don't want to give them Artazon. I do just want to win. But I'm not trying to burn a recycler, I don't think. If we hit 2, that's chill. If not, not chill. Orthworm EX is a basic metal that's decent for a backup hitter. No, it's not. That card is garbage. Don't mention that card ever again. How do I deal with the Badoo? I can't. I am eventually going to. Okay, never mind. I start attacking with Regigigas. I don't know. I don't want to. I can't afford to burn this recycler though. This is weird. Cycle. Triple hit. Double hit. don't want to harder treat dude. This is so cringe. This is so cringe. I kind of just have to like start punching with Regigigas, I guess, here. I can't afford to. I can't research the recycler, and I can't afford to harder treat the Gigas and attack with Cram because I'm just gonna run out of energy. Like they'll just beat me with Badoo. Man, talk about cringe. Badoo back at it again, being the cringest Pokemon in all of the Pokemon TCG. I could get an Air Balloon now, and Air Balloon retreat only 2 energy. And Cram KO the Dracloak. But then even then, I need to find a way to get through the Badoo on the next turn. So I think I'm just Jewel Breakering this Badoo here. I think that's literally the play, which is, I don't know, subpar at best. All right, well, it's not looking good, folks. Not gonna lie. We are in big trouble. They also have double Duskull, so they could completely board wipe, like, one of my Beldums. They go like, or like a Beldum and a Metang. They go like, clops, clops, knockout, 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 or something like that. No boss top deck. Boss top deck would have been pretty good. That is true. The boss KO, boss top deck would have been pretty nice. Although this isn't really a match, like Pult Nors would be a tough matchup, to be honest, to be able to beat. Honestly, our best early game attacker to be able to get through Badoo is probably a Metang, right? We just beam him. I guess maybe I should have just like, well, no, could not bench the Regigigas, I guess. I don't know. Why not snipe Dracloak? Because then they punch me with the Badoo and I run out of energy. Because all my energy recovery is item based, so I would just lose if I did that. They would never have to attack with the Dragapult. They could just sit there and Badoo me the whole game. Oh, okay, hang on. This is actually good. Dude, all right, that's cringe. Never mind, it's not that good. They shouldn't be going after the Cram, but they are, which is like a plus for me, but only if I have if I got to keep that hand. Without that hand, it's not that good. Unless they whiff. They could whiff. They could whiff. They might be harder treating this turn. Nice, nice, nice. That's huge. Cramming the Duskull is probably the play here, but I would have to give up 4 energy, but it would also conserve my Gigas, which is nice. I can do something like... It also means I don't help their Dreepia as well, I guess. So I could do something like... They could Hawlucha KO my Beldum, but if Regigigas survives, I guess I'm fine with that. Alright, I think we're gonna grab these 2. Oh wait, if I get Badooed, oh shoot, I didn't really think about getting Badooed here. So maybe I do have to commit this now. I have to do something like this. I have to go like this, and I have to get like Research, Cycler Artazon or something. Five, 8, 9. I have 5 energy left. I could KO the Dracloak, forcing the Neo find. But they have decent odds of finding the Neo. This kind of like devastates my board if they get access to that. Or it'd be more devastating, I guess. I might want to go like Fez, and it depends how many prize cards they draw on their next turn. I kind kind of lean towards wanting the Beldum, but it depends how many prize cards they draw, that if it would matter or not. Okay, let's get the Beldum. I'm gonna take out the Duskull here. I'm gonna take out the Duskull. Where's your Power Glass? What the Power Glass? Dude, you need to lock in. It's an unreasonable amount of being unlocked right now. Also, Latias could be prized, I guess, here. I guess you could say the same thing for Neo Upper, though. Dude, stop. Just put them away, man. 3 Duskies? Why don't you play Power Glass, though? Because my active is going to die pretty much every single time. I would rather play more Energy Recovery than play a Power Glass. Like another Super Auto or another Recycler or something. Doing any international regionals this year? Command of the title will tell you the current majors I currently plan to attend. Power Glass Ds? Yeah, the Power Glass is definitely just not worth it. I'd rather play like another Recycler or another Super Rod or something like that. Okay. I mean, they have to have Gus KO Regigigas here, right? If they don't, they're cringe. No way. No, this is their turn? Pack it up, buddy. You're done. You're done. Oh my. Pack it up. The Jewel Breaker's coming for you, buddy. You're absolutely cooked. I thought for sure, or not read the Reggie. I think they know what it did. I think they're just hoping I don't have it. I think I cycle with Metangs first because I want to put the research into my other recycle. Like I should 100%. I should 100% hit off quad Metang here. Okay, chilling. I should check the bottom cards on my deck, to be honest. We got cycled to the bottom. I just don't know what's on the bottom, so we're just swinging. Boss Air Balloon, pretty good cards. Pretty good. I mean, we can still get Iono. We are still gonna get Iono to 1 here, so it's still losable for sure. Like they can find Neo Upper, Dragapult, Iono to 1, and then. Yeah, very losable, very losable. You feel burnout while playing TCG and attending events? Sometimes, yeah. Well, there's Neo, there's Pult. Do they have the Iono? They were down 2. That means they have 2 left. Anything is possible. Fez? Okay. I'm going with Dango in Frankfurt or Joltik Box. One of them. Straight Joltik Box or with Dango? I mean, I think with Dango is better. I think playing Silk Song has helped you develop empathy for those suffering from an anti-homelessness infrastructure like paid benches. I don't know. I haven't thought about it that hard. That's deep. That's deep. We actually just might lose. We're just going to dead draw from here on out, probably. Probably, but not guaranteed. Also attack with Genesect. Yeah, let me just top deck boss real fast. You're right. I just have to have it, right? All right, knock out 2 prize cards. They have 3 prize cards left. I guess they can't win next turn. I can just like push up Genesect and punch them with Genesect, I guess. And then even Turo reset the Genesect next turn. I only do how much damage though? 150? All right, see we top deck. So what was on the bottom? Holy smokes. Wait, should I shuffle the deck actually? It's still a question. 3 energy. Boss, 3 energy Heatran. I need Heatran. I don't really want to... I kind of want to just research first, but I feel like that's actually incorrect. I have 1 Artazon, 1 Nest Ball. I'm going to go with the research first. Let's see what happens. I could be wrong on this. Never wrong, baby. We're never wrong. And so let me take a look at the composition of the deck again. 3 energy on the bottom. The Recycler is still in the deck. Oh, how many cards are on the bottom of the deck? Actually, there was a ton. 9, so 8 cards. One, 2, 5. Wait. I kind of need the Recycler to actually get the KO here. Oh, I have Fez. I can attack with Fez. Oh, I have to get into the active as well. Where's my Air Balloon? Is my Air Balloon also on the bottom of the deck? My Air Balloon's also on the bottom of the deck. But where's my Secret Box? In the discard pile. Oh, okay, it's a lot. It's a lot going on here. It's a lot going on. All right, I'm just going to draw like this, and I'm going to draw into the Recycler, and we're chilling. Nope. All right. They still can't win next turn, though, right? As far as I can tell. We could still win this turn, I think. 3 energy? No, I can't win this turn. Okay. Unwinnable this turn. Okay. Is it truly unwinnable for them? It is, right? Turo, Halucha. Seems pretty unwinnable. Oh yeah, Balloon's not even... I have to get Artazon as well. You ever swing with Genesect? No, I don't want to put damage in play for the Monkey Doria, I don't think. I think I just want to go like this. Question whether or not I actually put this in play, but sure. Ooh, that's iffy. I don't know if I should put that in play, actually. Let's see. Maybe I can try and set up the deck somewhat with this. I really want to take the energy. Boss Air Balloon to the bottom. Or do I just like load up the Fez? Do I just load up Fez and get it ready to go? Oh, I can't. They could evolve both bench Pokemon. I wouldn't win with Fez actually. Oh my gosh, dude, this has gotten interesting. Alright, I'm gonna load up someone Heatran to force him to have to go after my Heatran. They have another Iono still, though. They could also just Iono and punch my active, though, which would be really bad. There's an energy in the next set of cards. I'm paying like so little attention to where my energy are here, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, now Recycler's going to the bottom. I don't really want that, so I'm gonna do this to shuffle the deck. There's an energy in there. Recycler's in there. I don't know, this, and I'm just gonna do this and pass. I don't know. I can't win next turn, right? Unless I'm trolling. Maybe I'm trolling. Maybe I'm trolling. Bro, Jack's over Genesect. Bro, Corey, you gotta chill, bro. Yeah, you're just yapping. You're just yapping. That's an insane yap right there. Jack over Genesect, bro. That can't. No. Lock in. Turo, Halucha, Counter, Fez, and GG. They have 3 prize cards left. That wouldn't win them the game. Lock in, bro. Lock in. Come on. This is getting silly, chat. This is getting silly. Wait, what did I just see? So I don't know where the recycler is right now. I knew it was on the bottom of the deck before. Maybe I should have left it there. Another counter catcher gone. Sure. Wait, how many energy do I need to kill a Dragapult? Six now because they're burned. Otherwise, I need 7? Holy smokes, dude. What? Why so many? That's insane. Okay, so now we... I could get boss here. Let's... I can boss KO Monkey or Dusknoir or whatever. Okay. Oh my gosh, we got the nuts. Nice. Actually, don't I just win by bossing Dusknoir? Like, they probably don't even have enough energy to retreat it. I kind of want to play more recyclers, to be honest. Maybe we should cut 1 energy for a recycler or something like that. I want like more recyclers. I don't know. Oh, I was gonna try and add Iron Bundle as well, right? I don't know what I cut for the Iron Bundle though. I was gonna try and get the bundle in here. So many things. What's the biggest difference between different brands of sleeves? Just how they feel when you shuffle them. And yeah, the biggest difference is just how they feel when you shuffle them. Dude, chill, bro. You're going crazy over there. You need to calm down. We need a lot of Metangs here. I mean, we'll probably just TM Evo. Yeah, I'll just TM Evo here. It's fine. Get out quad Beldums. TM Evo in here. It is... I don't think it's ever a secret box moment. I think we assume... Oh, I don't know, actually. We prize 3 research. Maybe it is a secret box moment. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh. Okay. And an Arv. Yeah, sheesh. All right, the chance that Pokégear hits is just like not actually super high. I guess I could check it first. I'd rather just discard it instead. So I could go like Arven, Air Balloon Secret Box. Then grab Research, Poffin, Evo, Artazon. I just hold second Artazon in hand. Quad. I'd probably just grab second Heatran here, right? Charlie ever better? Probably not. Charlie's super reliant on having Arven in the opening hand, but I'm not trying to play 4 Arven. I think if you did that, you have to play super heavy Arven and Pokégear. I don't really want to do that. Dragon Shield is your go-to? Yeah. This is fine though. Our setup's fine here. They're definitely just KOing a Beldum this turn. Maybe, well, did they already play E-Switch? I don't even know if they play Owls, to be honest. They probably don't. Because they played multiple Pokemon search cards that did not end up with a Hoothoot or a Fanordip in play, so. I guess the question is, do I research first or do I double Metang first? I'm actually not sure. Probably Metang first, right? Because I don't really want to play a Super Rod. I think a Super Rod actually wouldn't be terrible. Recover 1 energy plus the Beldum. Just get the Beldum back and play with the Artazon. That wouldn't be terrible, I guess. All right. Probably research first. Definitely just want to KO the active. Definitely can play. I feel like I also have to grab Fez here. So I just need more cards. And Metang. But we need to find like recoveries and stuff like that. I think 3 Metangs will hit a single metal, so they can hold on to this recycler here. Boss Iono PAF and something. I don't really want to take. I could take 2. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. I don't really want to. I could attach a 5th here, but that's like a lot. I'm not gonna put that many resources in play. Oh my gosh! I only have 14 cards left in my deck. I just got all the energy out of the deck. That makes sense, I guess. Sure. We need to find a Super Rod though, because we're out of attackers here. I guess we could use Regigigas. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. So you can play Malamar after this. Yep. Is there any good Pokemon that I could run in Slowking for Golden Go matchup? I can't find anything. You usually just Kyurem them a lot, I think. You just Kyurem them over and over again. They have a Gimme Goal on the bench, you kill it. If they don't, you just like triple Kyurem their board. Hey, you can play Brock to get a Genesect and a Beldum and then use Genesect to get Metangs? Yes, but it's just not good. It's too slow. Sure. Do I ever just go after the Raging Bolt here? I do, right? Because this thing can't attack back-to-back turns. I should go like Counter Catcher. Right now, that's the only thing hits for 110. I guess I could KO Metang, but then put him back on odd prize cards, which is fine. What do we have in here? Okay. Sure. Do I just... So I Metang... I don't know, does that even make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. I'm just gonna Metang first anyways. Does that make sense to Metang first? I'm actually not sure. I guess like I thin some energy out of the deck, then I shuffle the deck with Arven and then I Fez, and then it makes sense, I guess. Bonkin. Azul, what's today's Mickey deck that you're going to try and convince the masses is viable? Today, Slapjacks 13, we have Metang Heatran with new upgrades from recent sets such as Genesect and Energy Recycler. For a Mega Bombus, though, I would need 25 energy cards in my deck. I have no clue. I don't know. Maybe. I haven't tried to build one. You hear him sound so slow while I have Turo and stuff like that? I don't know, maybe. I haven't really played the matchup. Doesn't seem unreasonable, though. Well, they need a Gust, right? Oh, okay, sure. My bad. Jeez. Oh, shoot. That KOs that as well? Well, I don't really care about that, though, do I? That's fine. Because now I can just go boss, knockout. Go push this up. Okay, so I'm gonna go. All right, burn some cards. Actually, the Nest Ball finds Fez, so maybe I keep the Nest Ball just in case I need it. I don't think I do, but. I'm just gonna get this. I'm just gonna get 2 prize knockouts, so all I have to do is KO the because the KO this and they go into another 1 prize, then things get weird. I'm just gonna commit the boss for the 2 prize KO. Actually, I don't even have to KO the Raging Bolt though, right? Well, I could because then it means they can't disrupt and attack with Raging Bolt, right? So that's pretty good. So I should KO Raging Bolt over something like the Mew. Okay, so we're gonna go Super Rod. I kind of feel like in this situation I should just leave all the energy in my deck, to be honest. I'm just gonna do this in KO and just leave everything the way it is. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. Thoughts on Venture Bomb and Golden Go? I mean, it's a cool card to play in the deck. I don't know if it's like worth the inclusion right now. I mean, I guess maybe Pikachu is popular enough where you want it. Yeah, I could see playing it right now, to be honest. I guess Pikachu is maybe like because of the Pikachu and the Joltik deck. I could see it being worth. I don't know. I'd have to actually like test that matchup to see how it plays out, to be honest. Maybe something like Iron Bundle would be just as good. Yeah, Baby Golden Go. You have because if you have like Baby Golden Go, Iron Bundle, Togekiss, that might be enough to beat Joltik Golden Go. But you might want something extra like the Venture Bomb for the Pikachu, possibly. I have to actually like test the matchup. I can Kyurem Devo sometimes. You could, but then you have to play Devo. But in Pittsburgh, should I play Dust Polt or straight Polty? Was Pittsburgh next weekend? As of right now, I would probably lean towards Dust Polt for sure. Yeah, Dust Polt's the safer pick between the two for sure, just because it's the higher power deck. So I would say Dust Polt, but straight Polt isn't bad. Should you play a Terra so you can play Area Zero and put in Latias and bundle? No. We'll go with 1/1 Dusclops can be pretty brutal against Pika. It's okay. The thing is, if you bench a Duskull, then they can load up Iron Hands. But I guess the Dusclops can still be useful. Actually, honestly, I guess maybe the best build of Golden Go is maybe the Dusknoir build against that deck, but the Dusknoir build of the deck is just worse than Togekiss, I'm pretty sure. So You should just be playing Togekiss anyways. Yeah, like you should just be, yeah, you want to be playing the Togekiss build anyways. I don't think the Dusclops build is better against Joltik decks, but it's not the better build of Golden Go overall. I don't think you want to commit to playing a Dusclops Golden Go just for that matchup. What's their win con? In this situation, hoping I can't find energy, I guess. It seems pretty impossible for that to happen. I don't think they have a real win con. So they're just playing through their turn and then drawing a prize card and going from there. Oh, they didn't even have a G's. Yikes. Your deck is all energy. Yeah, but I don't know if they did the math. I didn't do the math. I don't know for sure if I could whiff or not. Like, if I can whiff, then they have a chance. Never whiff. Is Bulk going down after Megas? I don't know. I haven't played the format. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. We'll see. Oh, it's a hand stack. Okay, sure. Well, I don't know what I was really expecting, to be honest. For some reason, I was thinking it was maybe Miraidon. I don't know why I was thinking that, though, to be honest. I did think it. I mean, our hand's pretty good, right? Our hand's pretty good. No complaints. I could even pull off a boss play on the next turn, depending on how well we draw. So I can go like... Huh. Arven. I don't really want to give up. I could discard the Air Balloon, I guess. Okay. I can grab Research just in case. This TM Evo and an item card. Oh, Buddy Poffin. What am I thinking? Why am I thinking? Regigigas who prized Fez. 2 Arven played an Arven, 1 boss, have boss in hand, 3 Iono, 2 research, prize of research, Turo, Pokégear, 1 Ultra Ball, Poffins, 2 of those, prize of recycler. 3, 4, 14. Wait, I have to add prize like a lot of something, right? No Nest Balls? Both Nest Balls prized? Or 1 in hand? 1 Nest Ball prized. I prize a Beldum. Schmeldum. Pokégear? No. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Maybe I could have played this differently, actually, because I didn't really need... I could have held on to, like, another energy in the hand. I didn't need to get Poff in there. I don't know what I could have grabbed instead, though. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Could I have discarded the Nest Ball, maybe, or something? There's not... I thought there was a... There's no 4th Beldum to grab. I was thinking I could get a 4th Beldum here, but there's no 4th Beldum, so... Might Iron Tackle KO Joltik here if we whiff, I guess. So we'll see if we whiff. But I definitely could have... I could have just played it different. Yeah, I could have just played it different. I could have ended with another energy in hand here. So I could have attached for Heatran, and I would just have to hit 4 off triple Metang. And then KO the Iron Hands, which would be a lot more doable, but it's fine. What was my hand? I'm curious what my hand... Because I had the Nest Ball in hand, right? So I could have discarded the Nest Ball instead of the energy. Or the Air Balloon. I could have kept Air Balloon as well, to be honest. That might have been the better keep was the Air Balloon. Discard the Nest Ball. I was thinking I could get another Beldum in play here. Is a Toadstool package in Zoroark only for Dango? I mean, you can use it in other matchups. Like, you can get value out of it against... I don't know if you ever put it in play against Guardy, but, like, starting off Guardy's Nitrogen can be cool, theoretically. But it's pretty good against Raging Bolt. Taking away Nitrogen from Raging Bolt's pretty cool. So, like, those are... I mean, it's mostly there for Golden Go. If Golden Go wasn't in the format, you probably would not play Toadscroll. Like, if Golden Go wasn't, like, a big meta threat, you probably just would not play the Toadscroll in Zoroark. So it's, like... pretty much mostly exclusively for that. So I guess we just start with this, grab another Heatran, and then we see how many energy we find. Recycler Iono on the bottom. I mean, Recycler's pretty important to find. See what else goes to the bottom here. Ooh, the triple hit. Let's go. That's huge. And then the boss for the KO. Bro, pack it up. You're done. You're cooked. And we didn't even use the third Metang. I'm going to use it anyways. Lowest energy on the bench Heatran. 1 energy. A lot of energy recoveries on the bottom of the deck. They don't play hand disruption, so I don't really need to worry about it, though. Just take the KO. Even if they had the Bravery Charm, we had the KO still. Let's get it. Easy dub. Well, I guess we haven't for sure won yet, but... It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Also, did you see Piper's video explaining the Dangle list? No, I haven't watched it. I saw the video existed, but... Seeing a Zoroark with Frostless Monkey Dory, does that seem better than Grim at the moment? It doesn't sound very good. No, it doesn't sound better than Grim. It sounds just like bad Grim, to be honest. But I don't know. Did you see my video explaining my breakfast this morning? I did not. What'd you have? Speak the optimal breakfast. Yeah, we still need a lot. We still need a lot. But I feel like we're in a good spot. Need a lot. That's fine. In a good spot. What did I get off my prize cards there? Fez counter. Oh, counter catcher is my other prize card. Okay. Fried cucumbers. Kind of sad, actually. I'm just gonna bench this and play research. Ooh. Well, I don't think we're getting a knockout here. I'm not gonna lie. Unless, well, start. But it's possible. Actually, I don't even know if it is possible. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It is not possible. I'm just gonna split the energy. I'll put 3 on the bench, 2 on the active, like this. And pass. Not quite. When you try and Yu-Gi-Oh with Triff? I don't know if I ever will. We'll see. And what deck do you want to try? I don't know. I couldn't name a single Yu-Gi-Oh deck right now. Play the Yummy deck? Sure. The Yummy deck. That's the deck. The deck I would try. The Yummy deck. Such a silly name. What are they going after here? Fez or... yeah. Yummy cards are tier 1 deck in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. All right, lock in the Yummy deck. Wait, did they whiff? Or are they setting up some bullshit? What's going on here? What are they playing at? Did they just not have it? They maybe just didn't have it. Very possible they just whiffed. Yeah, okay, same. Just put 5 energy back in my deck. Let's just hit none of them. Yeah, hit 1. Wow. Incredible. All right, that's what I'm talking about. I did not pay attention at all to where my recovery cards are, so I don't know if they're on the bottom or the top half of the deck. I heard you say how good it is to KO cards like Polt. Like Polt on KO Fez, and they had to try it out. Makes sense, makes sense. It's pretty good, it's really good. From how they played it, it does seem like they play the Galvantula. So that's like one more thing we have to go through here, but it should be fine. Oh, another dub. Let's go. Oh! Dude, this is terrible. The team Evo was actually pretty good. Well, it could be okay. We'll see. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Oh my gosh. This matchup feels pretty bad as well. On top of everything else, this is like a terrible matchup. Or it feels like a terrible matchup. Maybe it's not truly a terrible matchup, but... Honestly, if we don't open Heatran in the matchup though and can like get into Fez for a Cruel Arrow on like, I don't know, not too long, then maybe it's not terrible, but... Yikes. Steel bursting through a Badoo is miserable. Absolutely cringe. My Team Evo's on the bottom of my deck, so I kind of want to shuffle the deck with the Artazon and then hope to draw into Team Evo plus some Schmeldum. So I'm gonna do this, press this. Grab Schmeldum. I'll just come in Energy the active here. What do you think of Zork, Mega Gengar? I don't know. I don't think about the new cards until they're out. Alright, it's pretty bad. Still winnable though, still winnable. Well, I don't know, maybe not. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, it's pretty bad. My opponent's name is... Nah, that can't be what their name means. It's gotta be something else. I could just like, if they only have one Loken play here, I could just, no, I can't even do that. If I top deck Metang, I could just like YOLO. I could go, if I top deck Metang, I can go Arven for Air Balloon. All right, never mind. They took away. All right, we're just, you know what? I'm just fucked. I'm just fucked. All right, yeah, okay. Yep, just keep it coming. Okay, yep. All right, yep. I should just concede, right? Let's just go next on this one. It's not even worth it. Dude, it's already bad enough. The current situation was already bad enough, and they just kept piling it on. Every single action it just got worse and worse and worse and worse. Never lucky. Never freaking lucky, man. It feels like what Destin Rivals Hydrapple should have been. You have too much hope, too much faith in that deck. We don't know what we're up against. I'm just gonna open the Heatran because usually protecting our Beldums is gonna be of a higher priority. Yo, appreciate the raid there, Sunny. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome in, everyone. We're doing our... Oh my gosh, dude, another Badoo. Why, dude? I was thinking about not opening the Heatran as well. I was thinking about maybe I shouldn't open the Heatran Because what if I'm up against a Badoo deck? All right. Dude, now it's gonna get stuck in the active and we're just gonna lose. All right, it's fine, it's fine. I'm not gonna give them Artazon, but like this. It's cooked, man. Ethan's Pichu would be good here. I mean, not really. My Heatran has a 4 retreat cost. Although, having it in the deck would be kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Having it in the deck as like an option would be chill. It would be chill. But it burns itself though. It's fine. Oh, what the heck? True. It does burn itself. No, it doesn't because I'm resistant to grass. God damn it, bro. Come on. Fuck you, Badoo. No, we whiffed. I want to KO this thing this turn really, really bad. That's quite the draw. I also drew no energy. Dude. That means the energy have to be in my deck somewhere. Oh, let's get it. All right, winnable, winnable. Okay. Worth a Beldum. Dude, the Badoo not burning itself is criminal, man. Ooh, chill. Kind of an insane draw so far, I'm not gonna lie. If they just get into another Badoo here, though. Ugh. Honestly, I think I have thrown here. My current board state just loses them chaining Badoos. I don't know if they realize that. If they literally just chain Badoos for the rest of the game, we just lose. I guess I could find like Turo my Heatran and then attack with Metang, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it's not looking good. I play 14 energy. There's 4 here, so I have 10 left. Yeah, currently I can't draw enough prize cards to win the game with the energy I have remaining, but we'll see. We'll KO this Badoo and see what happens. I might have to like set up some kind of other play at some point, but the squad setup. So I'm down 7 energy. I have 7 energy left. I actually need to break through the Badoos. If I attack 2 more times and they don't Badoo me after that, then... But they are playing Pult Nor, so they have 4 Night Treacher's, so they could set up 3 more Badoos. And on the 3rd Badoo, I would lose. So I just had this question after watching Mahone's content. Is Lorelai judging the tourney back then? She has judged tournaments over the years. I don't know which tournament specifically, but it's possible she judged the tournament. She judged tournaments before. Oh no, they're doing the thing. Four, 5, 6, 7, 3, 1. Okay. I'm just gonna KO the Badoo again and hope for the best. Here we go. I feel like they're listening to the stream. I mean, maybe it's possible, but it's also possible they aren't. Like, me just saying what the correct play is and then my opponent doing the correct play does not mean they're listening. It just means they are doing the correct play. It's silly to assume just because my opponent's doing the correct play, they're listening to the stream. Did they discard a Loom for retreat so they have more outs for energy, or did I miss something? Well, no, because if you discard the basic energy, it makes Night Treacher an out for energy. So they increase... If you have a basic energy in the discard pile, usually that means having the Luminous in play is better. There's only ever one correct play on board, but it's not like coming to the idea. It's not like coming to the idea of what the correct play is. Like, means my opponent's like cheating or like listening to the stream. I guess you could just call it. Maybe they whiffed? Have you tried giving bad info to test? No, I don't care that much. Better than dreaming. Okay. Pass? You should call a bad play to see if they're sniping. Well, no, if they're sniping, though, they're reading the chat. Like, no, it makes no sense. Because then they just know that it's a bad play. Okay, now they deck out first, so the Badoo play actually doesn't work anymore. Because I can draw past. So now the Badoo play just doesn't work anymore because they're decking out first. It was only working when I was decking out first. Down 2 boss and a counter catcher. I'm just gonna draw past back over to them. Your turn. Your go. I would like to preserve Metangs in play, so building up energy in play on a Heatran would be nice. I could boss up Dracloak to make things awkward for a turn, but probably saving the boss is just better. Boss Fez, force and energy. No, I don't think it's that big of a deal. They can also just like bench Latios. But I guess like having Latios on play is better than having a Duskull on the bench, right? If we play a Miriam or something to energy recover under Badoo. No, we'd add something like a Pichu or something, I think, if we wanted to have an answer for the if we wanted like an answer for something like Badoo. Yeah, we currently win the situation. We just have to wait. Yeah. So what do you think about Mega Malamar? It's a Pokemon in the world. Why did he attack with Paul? I wasn't watching. Well, previously they were trying to. I don't know why they're not doing more now. It's weird that they're not doing more now, but maybe they're waiting for something. I don't know. Maybe they're just waiting to draw Iono. But why wouldn't they like more aggressively try and find Iono? Because otherwise they give me the outs to do stuff, which is bad for them. Honestly, I should be using Metangs to load up the energy on my Heatran here. Because I don't really want to draw into energy, and I just want to draw into other stuff. So I got to do that, but it's fine. Also, you're going to get Zerosict? I hope so. That'd be... Well, actually, no, that's not good. Then they could win by deck out. I get to get rid of all my dead cards. That sounds like a big plus for me. But actually, that wouldn't be great. The Jack? Also, do you have an idea on when the next booster box vid with Chip is going to be online? Nope. Whenever it's live. I can pop one more Dusknoir. So taking a knockout on the Badoo, I don't know if I prize an energy or not. Let's see. I don't really want them to be able to wipe another Metang off my board. I also don't know if the energy's in the deck, so There's that. I guess if they pop it though, boss becomes a win condition for me. Sure. It's got to be a Dusknoir specifically though, right? For it to matter. For sure, Dusclops itself doesn't really make a big difference. All right, well, I definitely see the rest of my deck on this cycle of Metangs. These are my last energy prize. Actually, do I even have an energy left? I do have one energy left. Okay. Okay, I definitely... I've seen it all. I've seen it all. I think I'm just going to play an Iono, to be honest. Because, like, they're going to Iono me eventually, so I feel like I should just get the jump on it. And it also gets the Iono out of my deck, so that's kind of cool. It's not like they're winning deck out or anything at this point either. So it just like gets -1 dead card out of my deck before they pop off. They're definitely gonna Iono me when they go, unless they prize 3 Iono, I guess. But better to assume that they have an Iono probably. I could even like load up a bunch of dead cards in my hand and then play research, to be honest. I could like play the research right now, I guess. And keep passing. I don't know how they do a 6 prize turn. They can't. There's no 6 prize turn available to them. Is it correct for them to Iono you there if they could? With the hand that I had? Before they attack, yeah. Like when they're gonna go in with an attack, they should definitely Iono me, yeah. They're not setting up for but they aren't setting up for a 6 prize turn. I'm just gonna keep drawing cards until I feel like I've drawn. I don't know. I do want to play a research and discard some dead cards. I guess I probably should just like put the Air Balloon in play there, to be honest, just to have it in play, because I have 2 Heatrans and an Air Balloon in play. Because right now they can KO double Heatran, I guess. I don't see how they win. They're waiting until they find like Dusknoir, Countercatcher, Iono, and they're gonna go pop Dusknoir on a Metang, Countercatcher on Metang, attack with Dragapult, KO Metang and Metang. Or actually, never mind, they're going after my Heatrans. They're gonna Iono me to 1 though, and hope I whiff. I should have put the Air Balloon in play. I definitely misplayed. Oh, Fez's prize. Okay, so they're gonna probably go Lucha, knockout. No, they can just go Dragapult, knockout, active, knockout, and leave triple Metang in play. Just have Monkey Dory. Oh, I guess Monkey Dory could be relevant, actually. Yeah, and there's the Iono. Should put the Air Balloon in play. Definitely a mistake. Boss is not great. They have a lot of energy left. Not looking good, folks. Not looking good. Yeah, the Air Balloon would have been a pretty big deal to have in play. I thought they were going to go after a bunch of Metangs here, but they would... I mean, this still seems pretty decent as well for them, to be honest. Still seems decent. They actually get to use the Monkey Dory because it's going to build up burn damage. Well, maybe just 2. It might, if they stay burned, they get more damage to work with. Ooh, what the heck? Are the nuts out here? Oh my gosh! Dude, if we whiff... There's 13 energy in there. Air Balloon, Super Rod. We're juicing them up. Dude, absolutely insane. Waspidoo? No, because I need... Oh, wait, I could have done Beam. No, this is still better, right? Because I need 3 energy no matter what, but this puts more energy in my deck. This is always... It also takes 2 cards out of my deck. Getting crammy with it. Let's go. Insane dub. That was an insane draw off of the off the Fez. Off that Badoo. See, I told you guys, Dragapult's a free matchup. We're not scared of Badoo. That guy's a little rat. No, the matchup is definitely terrible, but